I also want to move to Los Angeles next year because in the last 9 months, ever since I started this channel and ever since I really put my heart into films, I've met new people.
Ivan, in the name of Father, Good Spirit, Aushua, 2017-18, may all your dreams come true. Warning, nothing to do with religion. I want you to have a groovy time. Thank you, Ivan.
What are the chances of maybe getting Greg and Tommy in the Room Actors? Where are they now?
I think there's a better chance of him. Tommy, last time Tommy, when I did my first Kickstarter campaign, he asked me why I didn't include him. And I said, well, we'd love to have you, you're welcome. We'd love to have you. And he said, well, you have to pay me $250,000, something like that. So that's exactly the number he said, which is completely obviously unreasonable considering we've just raised $9,000 and we need a few more thousand to make the next 2 or 3 episodes. So, yeah, so I don't see that happening with Tommy.
I'll annoy Tommy and Greg too a little. Maybe we'll get them. Now that I'm involved, I'm also gonna
Yeah.
Guys, it's the big one. It's the biggest movie void voyage we have ever gone to. London, Vegas, Los Angeles. In a matter of 3 weeks. We'll be on the set of The Room Actors. Where are they now? We will be meeting our fellow YouTuber, Alexandria Vaughn. We will be trying to get into as many screenings of movies no one has seen yet as we can. It's going to be crazy. So, say goodbye to this background. Okay, guys. Shit's getting real. You already see the equipment ain't there. I borrowed it to Helmut Schuten.
Helmut Schuten live on stage.
Since I'm going to be gone for so long, yes, it's happening. The big day has finally come. Today, the big journey starts. You won't be seeing this place for the next 3 weeks. In a couple of minutes, I will be driving off to the airport and flying to London to meet Tommy and Greg again for the screening of Best Friends Volume 2. Then I will be flying to Las Vegas, where I will meet my YouTube colleague Alexandra Vaughn. And then from there on, I'll be moving off to LA, where we will also meet a lot of wonderful people. The next 3 episodes are going to be so filled with little intervoids, and with little movie reviews, and with all sorts of traveling experiences. It is going to be fucking insane. There's hardly any time because I really got some stuff packing, last minute packing. I'll be gone for 3 fucking weeks. This is the trip of my life. Guys! This is crazy ass shit. I can't believe all of this is actually happening right now. And to think, if none of this would have ever happened if on that one fateful day in 2013 I hadn't discovered The Room. Okay, gotta go!
Wait!
What up, Carlos?
I'm coming along too.
Hi, Carlos.
Welcome to the Movie Void, where we review whatever the fuck we feel like reviewing. And I just got through security. It was pretty bad. I have 2 cameras along, 2 mics, a couple of lenses, and they really dug up there. I feel violated. And it's off to London. Let's see how it goes. have arrived in London. If there's one thing I hate, it's waiting for my luggage to arrive. Got so much shit on me, it would be tragic if they lost it. Yay! It's all there.
Confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as. A morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as. John's got brewer's group, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of him. Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise. All the people.
Okay, we're trying the Bloody Mary in May's Girl's Kitchen. Wow, beautiful. Better than any Bloody Mary we had in Venice, mind you. It does have ice though. But... So this Bloody Mary comes with dried limes and lemons, and I already had a lemon, but I didn't tape it. But these are so amazing. And they're like chips. So I'm now going to dig into this beautiful steak that I have all the time, every time I'm here, and this wonderful little salad. What I always enjoy is how these knives are done. You see this medium rare.
Rare, going on to medium rare. Delicious.
So, Gordon never fails, and today was just as wonderful as always in May's Grill Kitchen. Now, as you see in the back, it's time to try this beautiful drink. Cheers. Wow. Nice. It reminds me of the stronger version of sake. Very nice. Sochu's great. Have you guys ever seen such a beautiful tequila? Okay, everyone. I'm closing the night for tonight. Good night from the first night in London and from the first night of this big ass fucking trip. Tomorrow we're seeing Best Friends 2. Till then. Good morrow from the graceful city of London. Yesterday's stream was a disaster. The worst I Hate Sundays ever. I am pretty much ready. Even got the double belts, as you see. Yeah. I just need somebody to get me a tie on this. I don't know how to tie a tie. I'm gonna go take care of that. Love is blind. Alright, the tie is ready. We are ready to go. But first, we're off to the Supreme shop. I was never in a Supreme store. Just want to know how it looks like. There's a double queue. So we were thinking about going to Supreme, but see that queue behind me? See this line? That is the line to get into the Supreme store here in London. We don't have time for this. We just don't. We have a screening to catch.
I'm sad. I wanted to go to the Supreme shop.
But Carlos, we would have lost all this time, bro. You know? We would have had to miss Tommy and Greg if we would have went to the Supreme shop. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. There's also gonna be Supreme shop in LA, man. Don't worry about it. Okay, guys, now to tell you about the badass situation we're performing today. I wanted to, when I spoke to Robin earlier, ask Tommy and Greg if they want to perform in The Room Actors Where Are They Now? The little web series I will also be participating in Los Angeles. And I'm going to give Robin a Google Hangouts call from the Q&A, and we will ask Tommy and Greg live together. God damn it, I love the Prince Charles cinema.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
Okay guys, I'm standing in the queue at the Prince Charles cinema already. And Tommy just walked by and he was like, "Hi, I remember you." That was nice. I hope he still is so nice to me after I ask him the Room Actors Where Are They Now question. God damn. So, we are in the Prince Charles cinema and I am about to call Robin. We already said hi to Tommy and Greg. So now it's the start of the Q&A and we'll see how this is going to turn out.
First of all, I want to say thank you for coming and hopefully you guys have a groovy time. We'll start our Q&A. I learned from you guys. You know what I learned? Be nice. Yes.
The question is, what's the deeper meaning behind the room?
Behind what?
The room, your film.
Behind the room. Me, you, everybody, right, Greg? Best friends. What about that? Move on, next question.
The question is for Greg. I really enjoyed your book, and I was wondering, I know it's difficult to adapt a book into a film. Did you find that the tone was correct for it? Because it goes very dark in the book. Also, do you have enough material for a second book?
Well, to be honest, like Best Friends is my adaptation of The Disaster Artist. I thought it's not an easy book to adapt. I thought they did a great job making the story universal. And I think I really enjoyed the movie for what it was. Obviously, the book is darker, but no.
Much darker. The question is how dark? How true is, right? How many percentage?
It's 40%.
Oh wow, you're right, Greg. 1 and 2, go! I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Tommy and Greg.
Hey.
Which is your favourite places out of all the places that you've had a chance to visit in London?
Are you talking to me?
Both of you.
Greg, favorite
place in London?
Yeah, just to visit and hang out.
Prince Charles Cinema.
No, I think you guys have a charming capital. London is a beautiful city. You can live here. You probably don't know about your own city. I like everything. Move on, next question.
Hi, Tommy. Will you ever run or consider running for President of the United States?
We will. Move on, next question. Definitely. You know my first proclamation would be? No more taxes, and I will give everybody a green card.
Guys, I'm a big fan of The Room. Just wondering, do you have any plans to work together again after this film?
Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, making these films was a great experience. The next thing is a horror film. That's the next step.
There you go.
Do you have any advice for any young aspiring filmmakers and actors?
Greg's first.
Take an acting class and approach the most talented person you see in your class.
And I have advice, think positive, don't look at the internet, just think about yourself. No, be creative. Original, don't steal the room. Move on, next question.
What were the cinematic inspirations for Best Friends?
So Volume 1 was Nightcrawler,
wow,
and Drive. And for Volume 2, really the inspiration was, I thought, how weird it would be if Tommy and Greg did Breaking Bad.
That's how weird it would be if somebody get a house.
That's what you're about to watch is Breaking Bad, is our version of Breaking Bad.
If you could watch any film tonight other than The Room, what would you guys want to watch on the big screen?
I have actually one. Yeah, go for it, Greg.
The Dark Knight.
And now we got Citizen Kane, Orson Welles. Yeah, Citizen Kane. Yeah, move on.
If you could be trapped in a room with any celebrity, who would it be and why?
This is a good one.
Alive or dead?
Either.
Live? Why dead, man? I don't want to dead people around me. Are you kidding me? Too many accident. No way.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. The reason for it is, if I may ask, what the reason? Reason is?
He's cool.
Oh yeah, because he been in a movie called Patch Adams. Yeah. And we always disagree with. Never mind that one. To respond to your question, I like to have. Can I have two people? Sure. I will have Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. And everybody will have fun. Move on, next question. Including myself.
Hi guys, I got Robin Paris, who plays Michelle from The Room, on the phone with me right now. And we are doing
we don't have a time. Move on, next question.
A little web series.
We got it. We cannot have it. Move on. Thank you.
Really?
Move on. Yes. Thank you. Move on, next question. Yeah. We're very short. We don't have a time for Mickey Mouse production. You know what I learned? Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
So, I just saw Best Friends Volume 2, and I will give you a review of that after the screening of The Room. I'm going to be watching now and throwing spoons at. We've never brought this many spoons. I am quite disappointed by the way that Tommy reacted to my question of his involvement in The Room actors. Where are they now? Well, we can call it a question. Even trying to mention The Room actors, where are they now, seemed to be so big of an issue that he almost lost his shit entirely. I literally thought that, like, his dark assholeness and, like, trying to kill everything involving The Room that doesn't have anything to do with him would have died down after the success of The Disaster Artist, but I was wrong. Dead wrong.
I've never been so wrong in all my life.
Well, we still got it going. I actually, like, sometime had to go to the bathroom during Best Friends Volume 2. And, Tommy said to me, why just put me on the spot? I mean, like, I didn't even put him on the spot. I just, like, wanted to ask him what he thought of it and if he wanted to be involved in shit. Just a simple fucking question. But, you know, and he also said, don't worry about it, we're still friends. Like I fucking attacked him. What the fuck, eh? Well, let's go see the room and throw a bunch of spoons now. I was just trying to get people together.
If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
Like getting Tommy involved into the room actors, where are they now, and Greg, who by the way didn't say anything at all to the whole entire thing, like at all, nothing, like zilch, like I have nothing to do with this.
I'm not touching that with a 60-foot pole. Next caller.
In that kind of a way. I thought that Tommy was more ready for things like this than he seems to be. Drama. You guys have no idea how many spoons I have with me. And this is gonna be a fucking spoon fiesta. Oh yeah.
No.
Put it a little down so they don't see right away that you're taping. Now.
Candles.
What candles? What music? What sexy dress? You are my rose. 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 Here goes the flower shop scene.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I
You know it's you.
Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Go, keep the change. Hi,
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Special friends.
So I just saw Best Friends 2. And it was alright. The thing is, I really loved Best Friends Volume 1. And I was hoping that Volume 2 would keep up the same spirit. It tried to, but it didn't succeed at all times. We follow the whole entire story with Greg's character, John, running away from the authorities and running away from his best friend Harvey, which he killed in the end of part 1, and trying to live a new life with his girlfriend. And at first it seems cool, but the thing is, at the beginning of the film, we run into some very big pacing issues. The fact is that the movie doesn't have a lot of Tommy Wiseau in it. And Tommy Wiseau's character, Harvey, he pretty much added the spirit of the whole entire film into Best Friends.
You cannot hide from life. You have to listen to music.
And without that much of Harvey in Best Friends, it sort of like somehow feels like somebody stepped on the gas pedal of a car ride and that the movie is sort of running slow. Still, we have some great dialogue, and especially the cinematography in this film is mwah. It is beautiful. It is incredible. What bothered me a little bit, generally, in how the film opened up, is you get the reveal of the big cliffhanger that was made at the end of Volume 1 of Best Friends. The question is Harvey still alive? And literally, in the first scene, you find out the answer to this question. And it's sort of like this steals the suspense of the whole thing. Volume 1 ends with the audience asking itself, is Harvey still alive or is he dead? And they answered this question right when the film begins. And since this film already has pacing problems at the start, it sort of makes the pacing even slower because you know how things are going to turn out. What adds to the problem is that the whole entire plot is generally just Greg Sestero trying to open an ATM machine. And the twist at the end is no surprise. But still, complaining about minor things like this is complaining on a pretty high level. The dialogue of the film is brilliant. The cinematography is fantastic. The whole entire Best Friends project as a concept is absolutely an insane little masterpiece that happened out of pieces of The Room. Greg Sestero, who was very inspired by noir films, really put his heart and soul in making this film as noir as it possibly gets. And at many times it works really, really well. As someone who has seen maybe every single Alain Delon movie that has ever been made, I gotta say, Greg Sestero knows his noir like shit. But sometimes he takes the noir to this level where it is just so intensely noir that it ends up being quirky. And that is where especially Best Friends Volume 2 ends up in complete The Room territory, where it becomes unintentionally funny because Greg is trying to put too much noir at places where noir shouldn't really be. The 50s and the 60s have happened 50 to 60 years ago. So noir style isn't really as effective as it used to be back in the day, but still being inspired by this genre in 2018 deserves a lot of respect. All in all, Best Friends is a wonderful movie altogether. And the little complaints that I just said are really nitpicking here. This is a brilliant follow-up to The Room. And anyone who's a fan of Greg Sestero and Tommy Wiseau is going to love Best Friends, maybe even more than The Room. So we just hit our hotel. I gotta admit, tonight was a very mixed night with a lot of mixed feelings. Alright guys, the fourth London Void is coming to an end. Oh god damn. I never thought we'd have such a mixed bag of a London Void as we have tonight, but yeah, shit hit the fan tonight, and it was pretty much all my fault. Well, my theory was, as Tommy always said, if a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live. And I was wrong, because some people just don't want to accept the idea of a lot of people loving each other, and that would be Tommy here. Past months, I had that first episode we did about Tommy. in season 1, where I talk about a room full of spoons and shit. I always thought, like, after I met Tommy for the first time personally, that he's not that person anymore, that he's a much more friendly, more comfortable, more crowd-pleasing type of guy than he was back then. But no. Tommy is an asshole to everyone. And I think including Greg too, to be honest. And like, Greg just doesn't show it. Funny fact is, Greg didn't even like say shit to me about the whole entire The Room Actors Where Are They Now situation. Nothing.
I am so wasted.
Oh, Carlos, come on. You can like, dude, why do you gotta get this wasted all the time? No, it's direct towards God. Come on, Carlos, just look at the camera shortly before we say goodbye. Yeah, that's good.
I'm so wasted.
That's alright, Carlos. That's alright. Damn. What a first night of this journey. And we still got a long way to go. Next stop is Vegas. And we're starting that trip tomorrow. It's September 11th. What a time to go on an airplane ride. Well, guys, you will see me when you see me.
If you see us at all again.
Carlos, you're such a fucking faggot. Saying hello to you in the morning, probably from the exact same position, in total stress because we won't have time, but I will take my 2 minutes to say, this is the movie where we review whatever the fuck we want to review. Good night.
I learned from you guys. You know what I learned? Be nice.